You know that gas station that's not just a gas station? Yes, of course, we're talking about Buc-ees. But what exactly transforms it from a good place to pee when you've been driving on the highway for 3 hours to an absolute must-see destination?
What's the best way to describe Buc-ees?
Well, Buc-ees is a travel destination.
In today's video, we will dive into the story behind the humble beginnings of the world record-breaking gas station. We'll learn about some of the jaw-dropping reasons behind the growth and expansion of Buc-ees, and what exactly led to the brand becoming a cultural phenomenon, enchanting fans across all corners of North America. Even us Brits are starting to take notice. Alright, let's rewind to the beginning. There was a guy with a big dream, and an even bigger passion for making people's day. Arch Beaver Applin III, a young and spirited entrepreneur, kick-started the Buc-ees phenomenon back in 1982. Inspired by his grandparents, Arch and May Applin, who owned the quirkiest general store and gas station known as the Biggest Little Store in Catahoula Parish, Beaver spent summers filling up tanks and chatting with customers, learning the ins and outs of the trade. And then, one day, fate cleared a path for him in Lake Jackson, Texas. An empty lot brimming with potential. In 1982, at the crossroads of Clute and Lake Jackson, he flung open the doors to a modest 3,000 square foot store at 899 Oyster Creek Drive. Taking a cue from his longtime nickname, Beaver, and his trusty Labrador companion, Buc, he christened his creation Buc-ees and threw in a peppy cartoon beaver as the store's mascot. Beaver's idea was simple but revolutionary, creating a convenient store that exceeded expectations. Buc-ee's first store quickly gained a reputation for its clean facilities and extensive collection. Now, Buc-ee's wasn't about to stop at one. Soon enough, Buc-ee's was on the rise, but it wasn't an overnight sensation. They had a secret weapon though, a new partner named Don Wasek who brought fresh energy to the table. And guess what they had figured out? Customer cravings. They honed in two key things: ice that wouldn't break the bank and restrooms so clean you'd want to write poems about them. With this winning formula, they set off their grand adventure of expansion, crisscrossing Texas with hopes of new stores popping up like daisies. Fast forward to 1985 and the second Buc-ee's was born. This time, it wasn't just about pristine bathrooms and pocket-friendly ice. Nope, they went bigger, carving out a whopping 6,000 square feet of awesomeness. And if that wasn't enough, they introduced a game changer, a real deal kitchen dishing out sandwiches and breakfast tacos that add a splash of zest to your morning. They went on a spree, flinging open doors to 20 stores around Brazoria County during their initial 2 decades. But they didn't stop there. In 1989, they went all fashion forward by selling clothing and fishing gear at their snazzy Buc-ee's beach store in Freeport. Then, in 1991, they began hosting live music at their ice house in Lake Jackson. They called it Uncle Buck's. Now, fast forward to 2003. That's when Buc-ee's became the powerhouse that we all know and love today. They opened their Luling, Texas outpost, strategically stationed near the highway. This place wasn't just a stop, it was a whole adventure. In fact, it was like a living organism, growing bigger and bigger. By 2006, it was claiming a jaw-dropping 17,000 square feet, and by 2009, it practically doubled in size again, evolving from a basic convenience store into a full-blown roadside wonderland. But Buc-ee's wasn't content with being confined to Texas. The Disney of convenience stores made its out-of-state debut in 2019, landing a massive 53,000 square foot emporium in Baldwin County, Alabama, right off the I-10. From there, the Buc-ee's empire began to stretch even further, reaching into the south, with plans to conquer territories beyond this region. Oh, and every single Buc-ee's store stays true to the vision of their founder, Beaver. You know the drill: cleanliness, a real friendly environment, and a shopping experience that's as rare as a unicorn sighting. Buc-ee's is indeed more than a gas station. People come for gas and stay for the experience. So what's the secret sauce that makes Buc-ee's stand out? Well, it's not just about having clean restrooms or shelves stacked with snacks. No. It's all about the warm and fuzzy feeling of being part of a big, happy community and stumbling upon awesome surprises you never thought you'd find. Buc-ee's isn't just your regular convenience store with record-breaking square footage. Each location is accompanied by dozens and dozens of gas pumps. That's what brings travelers to Buc-ee's in the first place. Because when exiting the highway to take a break from long drives, weary travelers know they won't see a line snaking round the corner like at other places. But hey, that's not the end of the tale. Buc-ee's also owns a car wash so long you might forget which end you started at. A 255-foot-long car wash at the new Buc-ee's convenience store in Katy, Texas, just west of Houston, was recognized as the world's longest car wash by Guinness World Records. Buc-ee's has become a record breaker for everything from its immaculate restrooms to its massive size. While they still proudly flaunt their bathroom accolades, they've got an entire arsenal of ways to beckon weary drivers off the highway. The aroma of freshly roasted nuts dances through the air, tempting your taste buds from the moment you step in. They've got a huge soda bar, alongside 16 different flavors of ices, scrumptious fresh fudge, trendy home decor, and let's not forget the evergreen beaver nuggets and other Buc-ee's branded snacks that have social media influencers flocking to them. They also sell 13 varieties of fresh jerky and even more varieties of kolaches. These Czechoslovakia-inspired baked treats have found a true Texan home here, and if you're craving some serious barbecue, the Texas Roundup counter is calling your name, serving up brisket, pulled pork, sliced sausage, turkey, and sandwiches that are as fresh as can be. Now here's the cherry on top. Buc-ee's isn't just about business, it's about family. They love their employees and they show it by paying them well, and it values its customers, offering them everything a traveler could need for a fair price. In return, people love Buc-ee's. When they opened up a colossal 68,000 square foot store in New Braunfels, Texas back in 2012, a whopping 10,000 folks couldn't resist the urge to shop on opening day. It was the largest convenience store in the world, until Buc-ee's topped itself in June 2023, when it opened up its largest location ever in Sevierville, Tennessee. And guess what? Right now they've got a whopping 46 locations all across the US. According to Zapier, this chain is raking in an eye-popping annual revenue of around $300 million. This success has allowed the company to expand its brand, and now they're planning to open stores in South Carolina and Mississippi. Buc-ee's has also announced that they are going to open 12 locations outside of Texas between 2022 and 2026. But hold on a sec, some people think that this once glorified gas station has lost its shine due to market saturation. Well, back in the day, when Buc-ee's was a rare gem in Texas, stopping by felt like hitting the jackpot. You could easily splurge $100 on snacks, and those clean bathrooms were an incredible facility compared to the sketchy gas stations and dodgy truck stops along the I-35. But the reason why Buc-ee's novelty isn't fading anytime soon is because when you've been on the highway for 6 hours, dying for a bathroom break, it's like the universe conspires to lead you to a Buc-ee's. There really isn't a better alternative. Other options are just tragic and grimy with food that's just boring. So even if you think that the thrill of the once legendary Texas roadside stop has dimmed a bit, don't be fooled. Buc-ee's is like the Energizer Bunny, still going strong, and with each new store crossing state lines, they're sprinkling their magic all over the place, making communities fall head over heels for them. This video is a prime example of how their hype has led to this cult-like following. I'm over 8,000 kilometers away from the nearest Buc-ee's, and I'm making a video explaining how cool they are. So hey, the next time you hit the road for an adventure, be on the lookout for those unmistakable Buc-ee billboards. Who knows what incredible escapades await once you step through those doors. It's a world where cleanliness, quality, and community reign supreme. Your very own theme park experience in the form of a glorified gas station. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section below. See you in the next one.